This is Redcliffe. Right here for bus services to Perth Airport Terminals 3 and 4.
Yep, this is the new Redcliffe station. This is Central Avenue, a road we have been on many times before in previous videos. Over there you can see a large car park with 500 bays, which is the new car park for the new Redcliffe station, which has finally opened on the 9th of October 2022. Walking along this path, we come to enter the station along the significant and prominent walkway which leads up to the station. There are some short-term car parking bays and PTA staff bays here, but no public car parking bays, as all of that is located on the other side of Central Avenue. This station is located on the new airport line, the first station after the spur off from Bayswater, about a 4-minute ride away. It is also located about 1 kilometer from the domestic airport terminals. This is due to the fact that the domestic terminals will soon be consolidated into the international ones, with new terminals built in the central area where Airport Central Station is, and the domestic ones closing, meaning that this station would be redundant in a few years if it were built closer to the terminal. After walking onto here from Central Avenue, you approach the bus interchange where there seems to be an old NH bus parked at the moment, with a zebra crossing to come right into the station. Bus services from here take you to areas such as Midland, High Wycombe, or to the city. Upon entering the station's concourse, there are some ticket machines here where you can buy tickets and the information point.
The next train to High Wycombe departs in 4 minutes. The train stops all stations.
Some nice new announcements for High Wycombe, and there is a screen display at the top there with the trains listed there. Toilets are located on the right hand side, and there is some cutouts in the middle of the concourse so you can see down on the platform, and so the natural light shines down there, as you can see here. Here are the information boards as well, with the new train system map located here, with a list of all the stations and in which grid reference they are in. And then there is the bus map on the back, which you can see the buses I was just talking about. There's 2 high frequency routes which service the station, the 935 and the 940, both coming from the city. There's also the 39 which was extended to here to go to the city. You can take 292 as a shuttle bus to the domestic terminal until it is consolidated, and then there's also the 293, 290 and 291 which go to Midland and High Wycombe stations. Now, the station does have a bit of a green color scheme here. I'm not really sure why that is, but that's just what they picked. And then there's a customer service office right there in the middle. And then you can pass through the closed station smart radar processors to get over here and then head down to the platform. There's these leaves on the wall which are a form of artwork with some quotes on them about Aboriginal culture. And then a lot of rooms here, and I mean a lot. There's like 8 different rooms labeled like staff crib or staff change room, where they were getting changed during the opening day events, but I don't know what they're for now. And there's the NH bus again. Okay, now we're heading down the escalator onto the platform, which is located underground, of course. So here we are down on the platforms. You can see the twin bore tunnels there, and the first thing you notice is all the big TVs implanted into the wall. There is 4 on each side, which are super annoying as they are constantly displaying the same ads. At the time of filming, which was 1 day after opening, it was displaying an ad for Bupa, Bankwest, Containers for Change and ECU over and over again. So if you if you're a transit officer or even just a normal passenger, you hear the same ads over and over again while you wait here. It's very annoying. I don't know why they can't get more depressing. Anyway, we're in the lift now. There is 2 lifts to take you up, as there are at all the airport line stations. In fact, they put 2 lifts instead of 1. And then we come up, I mean the new airport line station, and there you're back where we just were. And then there is also a staircase here, which is rather long and annoying to walk down, so better to just take the escalator to get you back down onto the platform. The platform itself is quite bare, there's not much on it, just seating, and I don't even think there's a bin actually. So it's a very empty platform, but that's good. Spacious and easy to get around and wait. Underground, there are of course screen displays, which however have some bugs on them. Here at Redcliffe Station there are 2 commas between the words Subiaco and Daglish at the moment. And at other stations there are other issues, which I'll show you in other videos. And also the announcements at the station, I don't know if it's meant to do that, but it says like Claremont passengers, and then it says Perth passengers straight after with no word in between. So that can get rather weird instead of just saying and. Here there's a sign to get to the international terminals you have to take a train, but obviously to get to the domestic you just use the 292 shuttle bus for the moment, although I don't know why they couldn't just reroute the airport car park bus into here, and then you wouldn't have to have a transfer route, as that transfer route really just serves the airport and the industrial areas there. Now here we are in the bus interchange. I think there is 6 stands at this station, and it's quite open air out here. You can see down on the platform through that glass there. As I said, the main routes just City, Midland and High Wycombe with the new 293 service. And we're back here where we previously entered the station. And this is just the plaza out the front of the station, where you can see a little bike shelter and seating, and the station sign on the roof and outside on Central Avenue.
Claremont passengers, Perth passengers, your next service leaves from platform 1 in 5 minutes. The train stops all stations.
Just a few more bits of history while we watch the first trains come in. The station was originally called Airport West Station when it was being planned, as it was meant to be located at the domestic terminals, but then it was moved once it was known that the domestic terminals would be consolidated, and the name was changed to Belmont in April 2016, and then later changed again in the July of 2017 as the city of Belmont and its people voted for it to be called Redcliffe to better show the actual location of the station, with an 81% amount of people voting for the change to occur. The newly planned Redcliffe station was located in the residential area of the suburb, but meant the closure of one of the main roads to access the domestic terminals, Brearley Avenue. Nearby roads such as the Great Eastern Highway and Dunthery Drive had to be upgraded to allow new access into the airport from Tonkin Highway. The majority of Brearley Avenue closed for the station to be put into place, except a small part still at the airport and just to the Bayswater end of the station as a small street connecting other streets. The main portion of the road closed on the 17th of January 2017, and the contractors took possession of the site in the February of the same year. Works for the station finally began in April 2017. In June 2017, the design for the station was revealed, with major construction starting in mid-2017. By the start of 2018, excavation started, and in June 2018, waterproofing for the station commenced. The tunnel boring machines arrived at the station in the first half of 2019, on the 9th of May for Grace and on the 6th of July for Sandy. They both left the station for Bayswater after a few weeks of maintenance. The station was originally meant to open in 2020, but the date was delayed until 2021 on the 18th of December 2018. In May 2021, the date was again delayed to the first half of 2022, again being delayed this year on the 12th of May to the second half of 2022, and then on the 16th of August, the date was revealed to be the 9th of October. The station is served by Airport Line services running between High Wycombe Station and Claremont Station, with Platform 1 being for trains to Perth or Claremont, and Platform 2 being for trains to High Wycombe. They run every 12 minutes in peak hour and 15 minutes outside peak hour and on weekends, while running every 30 minutes at night. These new Airport Line stations will obviously be getting full ratings of 5 stars, as they have been built with full accessibility and convenience in mind, even underground, to prevent any damage to the above ground housing and runways at the Perth airport, with toilets and bus interchanges and all the facilities you could want at the stations in this modern, clean look. The only annoying thing is the ads on the platform, which repetitively play over and over again, and I really think they should change that.